Hello, hello. Here it is, Kevin Allen, Prayed Up Network. And I wanted to come on here today, and I wanted to play this basically replay of what I got a chance to experience today. And this is recorded. I'm recording this just after this amazing session just ended. I got a chance to listen to the Real Success Network, and it was the Real Success Kickstart 2024. And the reason I'm coming on here because I did a little bit of recording of one of the speakers, and of course, it's my guy, everyone's amazing speaker. I mean, I don't know a person who's heard Eric Thomas speak that doesn't think he's just so inspiring. And I'm just going to play a little bit of what we heard today on this thing. And I will say this: that although I wasn't in his presence, although I didn't have to pay for this journey because this was one of these promotional Zoom platforms. I got to hear Eric Thomas speak live today, and hearing his tone of his voice and everything, absolutely amazing. I will be near him at some point in 2024. I just know we're destined. But I want to just play a little bit about what Eric Thomas was just talking about right here on the Prayed Up Network with Eric Thomas and this amazing presentation, Real Success Network today.
It's not fair and it's not right. And it's like, how selfish is that? You owe your mother in her lifetime to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And I'm so grateful because I look now at every time I get up to preach, or every time I speak, or every time I get an award, or every time they write an article about me. Like, I think my mother is more excited about it than I am. You know what I'm saying? I was in a movie theater last year, and I had a speaking engagement, but I went to go see Creed 3. And my daughter was there, my wife was there, and at the end of the movie, the credits came up with my name, and that I was a consultant to Michael B. Jordan. And I saw my daughter like, and my daughter's not like an emotional creature, that's my son. But I saw this thing in my daughter, like, she loves Michael B. Jordan. He's giving her a birthday shout out, whatever. And so my daughter is like, yo, somebody that I look up to, my dad is consulting for them. What a joy it is to see my daughter proud of her dad. And it was like, yo, I was so selfish, I started dating when I was 16, married my wife at 19. She always had the good credit. She was always the person that went to school and handled her business. She got our first home with her credit, whatever. And it was just like, she was the first one with a job. And so I was like, oh, my wife is great. She's doing great for us. It was like, hold up. You owe this person to give them the world. Like, they did everything to get you started. So when I was losing, it wasn't that I was a loser. I'll say this to y'all, because some of you have called yourself a loser. You're not. You're losing. And you're losing because the reason why I made a commitment to you guys is because, when my sister called me, I realized, like, yo, when I was a failure, it was because I always let stuff come up against my commitment. That's why I lost. And something always happened where whatever commitment I made, I never did it because something always came up. And what I'm learning is when you're doing something big, something great, something's always going to come up, and you have to be able to.
And we're going to stop it right there. And just something always going to come up. Something always comes up in our lives. And just listening to Eric speak right there, just his wisdom of his knowledge of just experience, it's just amazing. And I hope you enjoy. So we're going to play this in a few different pieces, a few different chunks here. Kevin Allen, I feel like, man, I'm just connected with this dude. I know at some point God's got us in this journey. We're going to connect at some point. But I just want to share his knowledge and his wisdom. So stay tuned to the next piece of this. And he's going to talk about that. You're going to want to hear what he has to say, because he's going to be talking about the connection with his mother and women in his life and the impact. And it really, he goes on for a few more minutes and just shares such wisdom. So make sure you check out the second installment of this multi-part series right here. Eric Thomas from today's live event that I was just so blessed to be at today. Thank you. Now remember, stay prayed up on the Prayed Up Network.